It is this exact kind of weather for 7 days straight, guys. Rain and thunderstorms. Right when we're about to start our gate project. So we're just gonna wait for drier weather and hopefully warmer weather than this. In the meantime, we'll try to find some odd and end projects to do inside the house. We've already got plants growing right on the fence. So we're gonna go ahead and continue putting down the fabric so that doesn't happen.
Nathan?
Yeah.
Listen to the thunder. Looking at your project getting soaking wet.
Yeah. We haven't laid any fresh concrete, but we can't lay any new one either.
Hey Nate,
Hey Maria.
how are you?
Super.
You've been like hibernating, right, inside?
Yeah, with the rain outside, haven't been able to do much.
Yeah. But the rain has been very beneficial to my mint. This is so many mojitos to come. At least I know you can't install your gate.
No.
We can at least apply the anti-rust varnish.
Yeah, let's get started on that today.
Okay.
All right, let me go get at the gate.
Look at guys, the grass is so wet. I'm trying to mow. It's so hard, but I cannot let that grow more than this. Look at this, guys. This is terrible. Nathan,
Yeah.
I have only been able to mow a quart of the front lawn.
It's a forest out there.
No, me like, my stomach is like bigger and bigger. I can't. I was gonna pass out.
Yeah.
So this is the gate we got,
Guys.
So when we bought it, when we purchased it, in the manual it said apply 3 coats of this thing, anti-rouille. So I guess it translates to anti-rust in color. That's what we got. And that's what Nathan is gonna apply.
Exactly.
All right?
You know what, I was just thinking
No.
that's not nearly enough. Earlier I said it's barely enough, but then I read it in my head and I realized that was for 2 coats.
Okay, but you apply 2 coats anyway. And anyway, you have to apply the 3rd one when the gate is on.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what the manual says.
Then that works out perfectly.
Okay.
We're gonna have time to go back to
Yeah, I know. I mean, we still have to pour the foundation. The only problem is when we got the delivery of the gate, the guy made a scratch on it. He made a scratch on it. Oh, Nathan, the paint is... Oh, we will add some paint here. He made a scratch and like... We were like, oh, never mind. It came from Spain or whatever, which is only 2 hours drive away. But I was like, never mind. It's just a scratch. It's decorational. I'm barely ever gonna see this gate anyway, right, Nathan?
Yeah.
So we just accepted it like this. But the guy was nice, right? He said, do you want to fill for a report? I'll take it back now, blah, blah, blah.
And he pointed out to us right away.
Yeah. Because he knew the mistake he made.
Yeah.
And he acted like, oh, what happened? I know that game. That is literally the same gate we see around here everywhere, Nathan. Right?
Yeah.
We did not have much time this week.
Barely any time at all.
Barely any time at all between like appointments and work and many stuff, and the rain was just constant. I didn't have time to film much, so I'm promising myself to post something tonight.
Okay. Ambitious.
It's a challenge with myself.
Ambitious of you.
I don't have anything pressuring me, but that's just a self-challenge.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we did not take only like one can. We took this one, 1 liter, but we also added, Nathan, the small one.
Yeah. So with the wind and the rain daily happening, we figured we might as well get something done inside. So I went ahead and ordered some insulation. We should have time to finish another room inside. So the load we got today of insulation is for covering the spot right above us here. There was a bit of a shortage in stock of this rock wool that we wanted, this specific type. We tried several stores, not in stock. So the second we found that they had it, we jumped on it because we really like this for insulating our roof. It's nice quality stuff.
Nathan, they only had like 6 in stock, and we're picking up 2 in another store on Friday.
Yes, logistics.
Yeah.
All right, using an ancient scientific method called guessing, I can tell that this is going to be enough for this roof here.
Just this part? You think
No,
so?
I'm joking. This is almost full, so this is enough to do probably almost the rest of this roof.
The entire roof here?
I think so, yeah. It's
Nice.
pretty much full. So.
Nathan, this insulation is going to be good for a reason.
So it could break any sound coming in.
Yeah, like barking sounds. Because since the moment we insulated our bedroom, we do not hear dogs whatsoever.
Yeah. And storms.
Yes.
When you're on this side of the house that has currently no insulation whatsoever on the roof, it sounds like you're just standing in the middle of the eye of the storm.
Yeah.
It is just thunder and lightning. It sounds like it's right next to you.
Yeah.
And then in our room, you go on our side that's insulated, you don't even hear anything.
No.
It's incredible what a little bit of insulation can do.
Yeah. We're gonna get rid of this Truman Show wall. My sister calls this wall anytime she comes to this house, she goes, "Your house reminds me of the Truman Show."
Yeah.
Like, it looks staged.
So here we have our anti-rust coating. I'm going to open that now. And we have to apply 2 coats of this. I think that's good to start. Painting my masterpiece here.
Yeah. Nathan! Don't do drops!
I'm joking. It's empty.
Oh, it looks like oil.
Yeah. This gate is like an obsidian black. So on top of there not being a lot of sunlight today, just the material itself is super dark. Too much. I'm gonna pass back over.
Okay. Because if they dry, like they dry as a drop, no?
Yep, I'm gonna pass back over. It's just that there's just no way to do the spikes, you know?
Yeah.
You have to use like a dry brush.
So guys, I got this gate and I thought it looks, okay, let's see this one. Looks pretty much like what my AI imagination plan was. I'll try to include a picture, but I think it looks pretty similar.
Alright, I'm done with my first coat. I'm gonna let this dry overnight and then we'll do our second coat tomorrow.
So Nate, the insulation is picked up,
Yes.
and now we picked something else too, right?
There's some Moroccan benches, couches.
Moroccan benches slash couches, because we had nowhere to sit, and that's like a temporary living room solution, right?
Yeah.
You can jump on them, it's sturdy, and we're gonna pick up the mattresses another day.
Exactly.
Let's go inside the store.
Alright. Okay, so now we're on to the next step of xylophane, our buddy here. It's hopefully to prevent what we saw before with our old eaten out header. This is to prevent, I guess, mushrooms also, but also against bugs like
Termite.
termites. But also against bugs like termites.
I would love to climb, to film, but not at 9 months pregnant.
Not feeling adventurous?
No. I'm fine, thank you. Look how beautiful is this part of the roof, guys. Unfortunately, for now, we're covering it. It's called a ferme in French. It's just like beautiful.
So to get our insulation attached to the roof, it is rigid insulation, but there are spots where it's a bit wider than the insulation itself, and it's pretty heavy insulation, so it could fall. So we have these suspentes, we call them in French. They're just little metal vertical bars like this. And you just do exactly like this photo is doing. You drill the top of it into the side of the joist, and then you hang a rail from the bottom of it going horizontally, and that's what keeps the insulation from falling. So this is the top, and you have pilot holes deciding how deep you want to go, what height, and then this is the part that attaches to the rail. Also, you notice that we're vacuuming the heck out of the roof. That's not only because we're neat freaks, but it's also so that when we spray the xylophane, it adheres well to the wood and absorbs into the wood and not just on top of the dust.
But you're also a neat freak.
Let me just grab a string line.
Why do you need a string?
So when you're lining up the suspentes across your rafters, you need to make sure that they're exactly in a row. Because once you pass the rail through, it needs to pass through each one down the line. So they need to be perfectly straight. I made some stuff fall from the roof.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The roof is so clean.
Okay, so I have my two suspentes on this side, and I have the cord hanging from the end. I'm going to pull it tight, pass it through this one here, and then come down here, and tie it around the end. So this string line acts as a guide to where my rail is going to be. So this string line is going to act as a guide to where the rail is going to be. And I'm going to add a suspente here that matches this string line. Okay, unfortunately we're taking my time. We have to do something else right now. But in a few days I'm going to put in this insulation and we're going to wrap it up. So until then, see you next time.